Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. That's a good question. First and foremost, Alaine is a child of God. Alaine is someone who recognizes the importance of God in her life. You know, I am someone who, well, I didn't realize it until recently, but I've always been in a frequency of gratitude. From as a little girl, I used to wake up, and the first thought I would have in my mind would be, what do I have to give thanks for today? You know, and I didn't know why, but that's just always the way I've been, you know, like, what am I grateful for at this moment? And then now, you know, you grow up and you turn big woman, and then you learn about God, and you realize that you enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. So it was always, I believe, God just saying to me, hey, give thanks, you know, because when you do, you're closer to me. So first of all, I'm a child of God. Secondly, I'm a daughter of my wonderful parents who are some of my best friends. Well, the two of them are my best friends. I tell them everything, and when I tell my friends that I tell my parents everything, they don't believe me. But them know everything about me. Open book. And I love them dearly. I am a singer, songwriter, an actress, a creative, a producer, a radio personality, a television personality. I am all that and then some. I'm an encourager. I am light. I am joy. I am peace. And I thank God, because God is the reason I am. You know, when I saw that you're gonna ask me that question, I was like, what's it like? It is like my life. It's nice. Let me tell you why it is nice. I love people. You know, there are people that don't like people. Like I have associates that I know that say, I hate people. I'm not that. I love people. So what my fame has allowed me to do is to meet people from every walk of life and from places all around the world, even that I didn't know existed, you know. And because of that, the connections that I've been able to forge, because of the fact that my music has touched people's lives, it's wonderful, it's fun. And also, people fast too, so that part of it not nice, but it's nice. I mean, fame is wonderful because of the impact that I can have on people's lives. I'm a passionate person, just by my nature is passionate. I am passionate about speaking life into people. I'm passionate about encouraging others. I'm passionate about telling them about how amazing they are because God lives in them. That is something that I believe is a mandate from God on my life, and I believe that nothing else gives me more joy. You know, nothing else makes me feel as when I see somebody say, oh, I am worthy, oh, I am able, oh, I am capable, I am loved, I am ready to receive. Like, those things give me joy. Speaking love into people's lives, making them laugh, you know, those things really light me up. That's hard because it depends on what part of my life you mean. Career-wise, I think that when I think of accomplishments, I think of Africa. I think of East Africa specifically. That market has really embraced me. So my biggest wow moment was walking onto a stage in Tanzania of a stadium, and 60,000 people are there. And I'm standing up there singing a song that I wrote on my bed when I never know what was going on with my career, you know, when I was just starting and kind of hoping that people would care that I'd sing at all, you know. So moving from a place where, when I just returned from New York, which is where I lived after I graduated from UA, to come sing and telling people, hi, I'm Alaine, I'm a singer, and I'm saying, because you know I was there already, right? So they're like, you're there on the radio, you sing anything I wouldn't know about. Up to the point where, you know, I've traveled to Tanzania and singing in front of 60,000 people. That was a big deal for me. So that was great. But the things that really impact me, and I've performed for tens of thousands of people all over the world, you know, and it has been a very big blessing, and it's all God opening doors that I didn't even know were even there for Him to open for me. But what really has impacted me, something I talk about all the time. I was in Amsterdam performing at a concert called 27 Splash, and a young lady came backstage after I performed and she was bawling. And she said, oh my God, oh my God. She said, your song, Rising Love, stopped me from killing myself. I had been in a long-term relationship and he left me and my world was shattered, and that song brought me back to life. It made me believe in the possibility of loving again, of finding new love, of trying again, of not giving up, of rising from where I was. Those things matter to me. Like when you can impact lives in that way, that is what accomplishment is. It's not awards, it's not recognition. It is touching individual lives and making them see the God in them, and also seeing the fact that there is light, despite the darkness around us. So. I always wanted to jump out of a plane with a parachute. I just think it would be very awesome if I had wings. You see, the thing about life is you must make secondary plans if the first plans don't work out. So I know you're supposed to I think you have another parachute, like if the first one don't deploy. But what if the second one don't deploy? So if I had the wings of a dove, I then would jump out of a plane. But when I was younger, that was something I always wanted to do. Holy for nice place, me go, man. God is so good to me. The most interesting place. Well, I've been to all over the world, and I loved Japan. Japan felt like I was in outer space because the place, first of all, is just Japanese people all around. So you have to just really get used to that, first of all. And then the lights and the food and the culture and how they love our music and how they've just really assimilated. Just our culture has just become a part of theirs in such a big way. So Japan, for sure, was visually a big wow. This is, we're not in Kingston anymore kind of vibe. But Qatar was beautiful. Dubai was beautiful and clean. Well, Qatar was very clean. Dubai was just lights and, you see the big buildings and the people in the traditional garb. And then I remember going out into the desert and they had a hawk and he flew up. So those type of things. But so whole heap of different places, because some places in the Caribbean are beautiful too. So, it's kind of unfair for me to pick just one. But enough of them. It's nice when you have somebody that loves you. It feels good. It feels like Sunday dinner. It feels like when you eat the best food you ever ate. It feels like when you hear your favorite song. It feels whole, and you have somebody who's for you, with you, and you're walking together. The companionship that comes with being in love, if that's the kind of relationship you're asking me about. Friendships are also just a Sunday dinner, when you have good friends who are there for you and who can see through the smile and say, hey, I see you smile, yeah, all right. That kind of thing there, it matters. That is like a healing salve in my life. The friends that God has blessed me with. What else? Work relationships, people that are helping you move forward into your greater yet to be, to expand into this great empire leader that you are. That matters too, So the good parts of relationships are that it provides structure and support and encouragement and upliftment and love. When somebody is not the somebody that you thought they were, when somebody hurts you, of course you feel lost. I've been there. I've had my heart broken, and it doesn't make any sense because you think logically, all right, this person hurt me, so I should have bawled one time and then get over it. And you think in your mind and you say, yes, I'm moving forward, it is well, it is fine. However, heartbreak is not logical, so going through that process is rough. So just really when somebody misrepresents themselves, I think dishonesty is the worst thing that can enter a relationship. Friendship is A cool breeze when the sun outer door is shining very brightly. Friendship is shade, a cool shade. Friendship is support, love, your cheerleader, somebody who is just very real with you and just will call you on your foolishness and tell you when you're doing stupidness, and stand up with you and dry your tears. I have some great friends. I give thanks for them. Oh, if you know that. I forgot to ask people that. What is one thing people don't appreciate about me, but they should? I suppose they can do exactly what they want to do and appreciate what they want to appreciate. I just think I just need to just continue being myself and not worry about who is appreciating or not. Yeah. I think you don't stop making mistakes until you learn. You don't stop repeating a cycle until you learn. You will attract the same kind of energy, people, or situations if you don't learn from your mistakes. So I think it is possible for you to learn, but until you learn, you're going to feel. I do. Every day. Every day. Every day, whether it's Pilates or yoga or HIIT training or walking up and down a hill or staying active, it's very important to me. It helps to maintain my peace of mind. Just like I have to worship every day, I have to be active. Yeah. Wow. I have many ultimate goals. So that is a hard question. It's a good question. What's my ultimate goal? My ultimate goal is to be exactly what God put me here to be. My ultimate goal is to walk into my purpose with my head high and my chest up and my shoulders back, and know that every step I take is fulfillment of God's plan for my life. It's fulfillment of that Jeremiah 29:11 plan that He knows that He has for me. Plans to prosper me and not to harm me. To give me hope and a future. And through my hope and my future, I pass that on to others. So I'll pass that on with my music. I'll pass that on with my words. On the radio. I'll pass it on the television when I present, when I'm judging others. I'll pass it on in the songs that I write, in the books that I will write, in the comedy that I will create. It will be hope, and it will be a future, and it will be joy. And I think if that is my legacy, then it will be a great one, and I would hear, well done, good and faithful servant. And that is a big goal. Yeah. Woo! First of all, connect with your source. Connect with the source of who you are. Connect with God. It's very important that we recognize that no matter what kinds of plans we're making, we grow up and we hear, man, I plan, God, I wipe. Yes, we have intentions for our lives and we know what we want to achieve, right? However, God is above all of those things. And sometimes we make the plans and everything falls apart. And then you say, Lord have mercy, what am I going to do now? Which is, I think, what COVID did to all of us. I am a singer. One of the things I am is a singer. And one of the ways I make money is by touring across the world. I had shows lined up for the rest of the year, all over the world. I'm planning for this income and I'm saying, okay, so this is what I'm going to do, I'm supposed to leave the same weekend that the minister said, nope, shut down the airport, shut it down, no in, no out. What you're going to do? This is what the world is now. But who is in charge of the world? Our Father, our God. And what God has shown me in this time is the importance of really linking up with Him and getting a download from Him as to exactly what He wants for my life. Sometimes we make plans and God says, yes, it's kind of going to go like that, but it's not going to go so link up with me so I can feed you this new pivot that you're going to have to do now. Because just like the world keeps rotating, just like it keeps moving, we have to do the same thing. So we have to first deal with the feelings that we're feeling. If you want ball. If you want feel depressed, it's okay. Don't stay there, but recognize the validity of the feelings Ball, talk to your people about it. Speak to people who love you and say, boy, I feel down, I feel depressed, I don't know what to do. I want to tear up my hair and I can't even go here, just have to put it back in because everything locked. Talk about those things. Be very honest about your feelings. Get it out. I'm somebody who is always internalizing. I recognize that that will only make me sick. Let it out, you know, and pivot. Link up with people who say, all right, we have to go regroup now, you know, because this thing is not going to stop us. It might stop us initially for a little while, right? But we're going to move forward and we're just going to involve God in every step we take because we know that when He's in the center of it, you know. Them say Christ in the vessel, smile at the storm. It's a storm that's going on. So where is your connection to God? That's very important because that's the beginning of every victory you'll ever have. And we need that victory now. Yeah, and just keep moving. You start from there, you link up with like-minded people and you expand. And it's a new normal. And we're going to have to figure it out because it now get the best of we. And that's just it.